Patrick Haggerty here, Basin Youth for Christ from the Broadway Theater in Malin. We are in John chapter 14 today, and I mostly just want to highlight with you today one verse from this chapter. Jesus makes this profound statement. He says, "If you love me, keep my commands." That if you love him, we will desire to be obedient and keep his commands. And a lot of times, in our society today, we sort of equate love with this nonsense that, it's like, if you love me, you can't tell me anything that's something that I don't want to hear or that I don't want to do. We're such a bunch of snowflakes. No. Jesus said, listen, if you love me, you'll keep my commands. If you say that you love me, if your love for me is true, if your love for me is real, said Jesus, then you will desire to be obedient, to follow his teaching. And a lot of the times we want to say, no, man, I love Jesus, but our lives don't show it. We don't live any different than anybody else does out there. So according to Jesus, when he looks at that sort of lifestyle, Jesus says, I don't know if you love me. It's like this. I like to put it like this. I love my wife, Danielle. She is the most incredible woman that I have ever known. Her love for the Lord, her love for our kids, her love for me, her love for other people, it just radiates all over the place. And I love my wife. Plus, she's an amazing cook. But let me just say this. If I stand here in front of you today and I say, I love my wife, and then with my behavior, with my actions, I treat her like dirt. I say, I love you, Danielle, and then I slap her in the face. Or, I love you, Danielle, and then I ignore her. Or, I love you, Danielle, or I stab her in the back with things that I say and things that I do. Do I love my wife? If I live like that? No, I do not. Jesus is just simply saying the same thing to you and to me. Listen, if you and I claim to love Jesus, then it should be backed up by our desire, not perfect desire. We're sinners. We're sinners saved by grace. Nobody is going to do it perfectly. But there should be a sincere desire and a change of heart and a change of life over time where we are desiring to live more and more and more like Jesus. That's reality. And do you want to know what should be motivating that desire to be obedient? Not duty. Not God said, so I guess I have to. No. I love you, Lord. You said you'd like me to do this? Man, Jesus, after all that you've ever done for me, after all the ways you've cared for me, man, I want to serve you. I love you. I see how much you love me. It motivates me to love you back, and I want to be who you've created me to be. It's that simple. Listen, if you love him, let's ask the Lord and seek God's strength and power to begin to live like he asked us to live, to keep his commands. God bless you. He loves you so much. I hope and pray that you love him.